football. Are you ready for some high school football? Here's Carroll, Buckley, and John Driffill.
Thank you, Gabe Lemus. We're live at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. It'll be the Spartans hosting the Spartans of Jurupa Hills High School. They're in the Fontana area, a relatively new school, and we are looking for a great matchup tonight. High school football on AM 1230 Kxo El Centro and on the Kxo YouTube channel, brought to you by Osa Mobile Auto Repair, by the CB Stop in Calexico, Stan's Auto Body, El Zarape, Mexican food in Imperial, by the Central Union High School District, McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main in El Centro, Southwest Security Services, La Fonda Bar and Grill, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, DeCannon Financial Services, Johnny's Carpet and Flooring in Yuma, also by Jersey Mike's, by Kay's Kearney and Kennedy's Kearney in Yuma, the Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, and by the UPS store. John Driffill, boy, it's been a year, hasn't it?
Yes, good way to start here with Central starting off against the Jurupa Hills Spartans. They started last year up there, as you mentioned, in the Fontana area. Central came away with a very convincing 38-6 victory. And from last year's team, the Jurupa Hills Spartans graduated more than 2/3 of their players. Now, they do have a squad of 54 men this year, but only 17 of them are seniors. So they only have one returner that actually was in the stats last year, Danny McCharles, who was their leading tackler. But other than that, offense, they're all new. They also have a brand new coach, Carroll, and he's from the Midwest. He actually grew up in Southern California, went to Summit High, which is in the Riverside area, but played football at Indiana State and was a quarterback. So he is in his first year, and he's looking to turn around their season this year. Last year, the Spartans went 3-7, but just 2 years ago, they actually lost in the state finals. So they went all the way to the state finals, much like Southwest did in 2018, and they were beat in that finals, very close game. But last year, a lot of seniors had graduated from that state team. They ended up 3-7, but they play in a very tough league.
They do, and it's a league that is centered around Fontana, Rialto into Grand Terrace area, which is a relatively new school as well in a growing area. We've got more, including a visit with some of the Central Spartan players, all coming up.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
And it's high school football live on AM 1230 KXO and on our YouTube channel. And John Driffill again, Dr. Tom Tackey and Spartan Sound Productions have provided us with a little bit of their work, and they do marvelous work. So let's get our pregame visit with Spartan Sound Productions.
Hello, my name is Mason Nava. I'm the starting center, number 56. I'm also here with
Ryan Smith, number 35, starting defensive end.
Tomorrow is our first game, and it's a home game. So, the energy's going to be there. Everything's going to be there. Student section, big part of the games as well. It's our last game as well.
Yeah, seniors, our last game of the season. A little scary. Very, very scary, knowing that you won't be able to have another last game ever again. But we're excited to get this season started off with a bang, hopefully. We played this team last year. We had some good success against them last year, so hopefully we are able to continue that success. Hard physical playing, what we're known for. So, yeah, just hoping for some success this year. And, being mentally tough on the field. Just any trash talking not getting in your way of your play and any. Our season didn't end in November. It just started right back up again, right in the winter.
The grind.
Yeah, the grind started from there on. Lifting weights every day, 0 period every day, carrying us into spring ball.
Spring ball. Let's talk about spring ball. The heat was getting there, the sweat, all that, just the grind. The most important thing was the grind. And we're definitely back. We're back this year. We didn't waste our time just grinding for no reason at all, which, spring ball helped us with summer ball, which was a big thing. That's when leadership was taken upon. Our coaches were coaching, which was a big role in the season we're bringing.
Our coaching staff has been great this season. A very strong core of coaches that have been helping us help our skills and getting us mentally tougher for the season. I believe that with the help of our coaches and our strength program and everything going on, that we'll be successful this season. Get some good competition, Mount Carmel, Imperial, Brawley, and all the other teams on our schedule as well. So, just hoping for some success this season. As last season, it was not as we planned for it to go. But we're back, and we are definitely hoping and striving for success this season. So,
definitely won't be easy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it'll be very hard, very, very hard.
Yeah, but our coaches, the leadership, everything that they told us, helped us, they built this team. All right, so the most important thing of today, which is the first game of the season, the home opener. We'll start talking about that. It's our first game. The energy is there for sure. Not just from the team, the community itself, our students. That student section will most definitely come and play.
Yeah, that student section will definitely take role in helping us trying to win that night. The blue zone is gonna get pretty crazy. A lot of game preparation has taken place for this team. Getting intense at practice, coaches yelling at us, getting us stronger, mentally tougher for game situations. I believe that we should have success on this team, and that we won't get into our heads if we mess up or anything like that. Just being mentally tough in general. I believe that will help us be successful.
This week was we were just getting ourselves mentally ready for today. It will definitely be setting the tone for the season, for the rest of our season.
Yeah, we're going to come out with a bang, and we're going to try and hopefully set the tone for these upcoming teams to let them know, hey, we mean business this year. We are not the team we were from last year.
Most definitely.
We're going to be hitting hard, playing smart, fast, physical.
Just doing us what we practice for all year.
Yeah, we're going to be practicing hard and just hopefully no injuries this year. keep everyone healthy. So, yeah, just keep it fast, physical playing, smart playing, know your assignments, and hopefully we come out successful this season.
Yeah, most definitely. I think we will. But, all right, well, that concludes it. So we're going to wrap it up. So, see y'all.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans!
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Well, you heard John in the Blue Zone, the Spartan Sound Productions feature that they have provided us. The Spartans started immediately at the end of the year, at the end of the season last year, and continued through spring, summer, and into now the regular season. And when we look at the starting lineup, John, we see many familiar names. Not all of them were to Coach Pena's approach is he gets most everybody on the team on the field at least for one, maybe two plays a game.
Yeah, Central has a lot of skilled players coming back. Their quarterback, Jimenez, led the team last year. It was 86 for 143 for 1,177 yards, 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, a little bit of a black mark, but he plans to do better than that. And the receivers, he's got a great receiving crew coming back, led by Emiliano Morales, Josh Garcia, C.J. Acosta. All of them had multiple catches. Emiliano Morales led the team with 28 catches for 63 yards. Josh Garcia only had 8 catches, but 5 of them were for touchdowns. That's pretty good touchdown average.
Including some ESPN highlight type catches.
Yes, and then they do have a featured running back this year. They did lose Nico Viesca, graduated, but Fernando Camarena, a sophomore last year, got 18 carries for 145 yards. He'll be the featured back tonight. And they also have Matt Liziola back on the defense. He had 50 tackles last year, tied for team lead, and he's back again. Ryan Smith led the team, and we heard Ryan previously. He led the team with 2.5 sacks last year. So unlike the Spartans from Jurupa Hills, these Central Spartans have a lot of returning players that had a lot of action. And I just found out, Carroll, that Jurupa Hills' #1 returning player actually has transferred. He is not here tonight, so he is playing at another school.
Okay, we've got a kickoff coming up. right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 Kxo, El Centro.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team. Homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
You are listening to High School Football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at kxoradio.com.
Well, Sarah misspoke just a little bit there. It's on YouTube, which is on the World Wide Web.
Same thing.
Same thing. And we are set for a kickoff. The Spartans won the toss. They deferred. They will kick off. And Samuel Lopez will do the kicking. And deep to receive for Jurupa, Xavier Curry is back there, and so is Aaron Marine. They are standing back on the 5-yard line.
And most of those players, Carroll, played JV last year.
So we are set, and we are underway. High kick. It'll be fielded, bounce, and be picked up by Marine at about the 15, and he'll go down immediately at the 15-yard line. Almost hesitated to cover that football, John.
Yeah, that could have been a disaster to start the game here, as the receiver did not come up and make the catch. He let it bounce, and by then the Spartans were down there. Very fortunate for the Spartans from Jurupa Hills. He was able to grab the football, and as soon as he did, he was brought down. Looks like he's inside the 20. They're going to mark it on about 15 and a half, so we'll have to call it the 16.
It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans. These are the Jurupa Hills Spartans wearing white and purple. Johan Meneses, the quarterback, he will hand off, and there's a hole on the right side for Rocco Yanez. Yanez, their featured back, will pick up 4.
That is a football name, Carroll. Rocco Yanez. And Rocco's got one of those protective helmets on. It looks a little strange, but it'll make it very easy to identify him tonight.
I got a hunch we're going to see him with the bulk of the ball carrying. He is the deep back. Tilted eye. Meneses hands off to Rocco Yanez, and Yanez is swarmed on by 5 Spartans. Getting up, Emiliano Morales, also in on the tackle, Matthew Liziola, and it's a pickup of about 3. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Rocco did a great job. He was hitting the backfield, but he pushed the whole power line forward and was able to pick up 3 yards, now bringing a very manageable 3rd and 3.
A lot of time in the huddle. That huddle is only about 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, John.
Johan Meneses brings his team out.
Split back, hands off to the wing, gets a hole up the middle. That's a Spartan play, but he stopped short of a 1st down.
Let's see here. It's going to be decision time, Carroll. It's 4th and about 1. Let's call it a long one. Ball sitting right on the 20-yard line. I would think that the Spartans from Jurupa Hills will punt, but nowadays you just never know.
Isaac Del Villar was the runner.
Yeah, they're going for it.
They're going for it. The handoff is to the deep back, and he will get the 1st down. They ran it on a very fast count, and the pickup by Israel Luna. The senior picked up 4. He needed 1. It'll be 1st and 10. Jurupa Hills. It is spotted on the 29-yard line.
Jurupa Hills has yet to even attempt a pass. They've been all handoffs so far, 1 pitch.
And it is handed off in the middle to Yanez, and Yanez goes down. Is it my imagination, or is Yanez appear to be maybe 5'4", 5'5", John?
Yeah, it's hard to tell from way up here. We don't have the heights and weights listed. But again, I really appreciate with that special helmet. He's got the cushioned helmet. It makes it easy to spot him. That time his feet just went up underneath him. The field's in excellent condition. It's not slick. The grass isn't high. So that was just an unfortunate play for the Spartans from Jurupa Hills.
Meneses has got Yanez next to him. Hands off to, no, he keeps it, fakes it to Yanez. He'll carry it out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Coming in for the Spartans right now, we have Noah Flores. He'll replace Ryan Smith. It'll be 3rd and 7 after that pickup of 3.
So if there was a passing down, you would expect this to be, but the way they went for it, 4th down inside their 20-yard line, this might be 4-down territory.
I formation, deep I, now rolling to his right, looking downfield, overthrows a receiver that had a couple of steps on the coverage, that intended receiver, Adolfo Aramburu.
Yeah, the play was open, but the quarterback, as he was rolling out, did not stop, set his feet, just tossed the ball on the move, and it sailed on him, carried over, incomplete. So that is 4th and 7, so they will punt, meaning the Spartans from Jurupa Hills.
They at least show punt. And now whistles. And speaking of whistles, let's let you know who the officials are. Okay.
Yeah, we had 12 Spartans on the field, but this, for the Central Spartans, unfortunately, it was them. So this will now bring up a 4th and about 3. I don't think that's going to change the play call. They leave the punter in, but yes and no.
Now they change personnel on a 4th and about 2. Spotted on the 36-yard line. They need to get it just shy of the 39. So it is a long 2, a short 3.
First-year head coach Cade Sparks does not appear to be nervous. He's already gone for it once on 4th down. Here's the second attempt.
I formation again. Deep I. Hand off to Yanez, the deep back, and he is hit short. He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, and that is as far as he will go. Spartans of Central Union High School will take over. Excellent field position. Okay, John, what were they, 3 and 7 last year?
Yes.
And a whole new bunch of kids. Why not go for it?
Sure, just try to build some confidence and instill in them the fact that, hey, we're here to play football. Now, the flip side of that is Central now has the ball on the 36-yard line of Jurupa Hills, which means they've got a very short field.
And it'll be Luis Jimenez brings them out. You're right, John. He is beefier than he was last year. High snap, but he brings it down, hands it off, and cutting to the outside and picking up good yardage is the junior, Fidel Camarena.
Yeah, that was, I believe that was Emiliano Morales. No, 3. Okay, so we got 3 on the carry. He is going to be the featured back this year, and that was a nice pickup of 6 yards.
He made 3 of it on the cut. 2nd and 4. High snap. Jimenez has to pick it up. He's chased out of the pocket. He eludes a couple of people and then is swarmed on. High snap. And it cost almost 15 yards. Let's see where they spot it. They will spot it all the way back on the 41-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 17.
Yeah, they lost 12 yards on that play. Unfortunately, Jimenez just didn't corral the snap. It was high. He had a hand on it, but it just didn't bounce into his chest and had to pick it up, and by then he was tackled.
3 wide on the right side, 1 on the left side. High snap again, but he dumps it off underneath, and somebody started to run before they brought the ball in. It'll go incomplete. And first game, a little bit of, between center and quarterback, it's not clicking, John.
Yeah, they're just a little bit excited. The adrenaline's flowing out there. Same thing with the pass. The pass was right on the money, but the receiver turned upfield before he had the football, as we've seen that happen a lot in high school football. Back to punt now is Malachi Rodriguez. He was the place kicker last year. He did not kick off to start the game. That was Samuel Lopez.
Low snap this time. He picks it up on a hop, gets it away, a line drive that'll bounce inside the 5 and into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jurupa Hills Spartans. When we come back, there is no score.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
And coming up, we will have... we will introduce the Spartan players. They will introduce themselves coming up as Meneses takes the snap, hands off, and hit immediately is Israel Luna. Luna will get it back to the line of scrimmage. He's got a yard. They'll give him a yard. Our officials tonight. The referee, Nathan Binkins. We remember Nathan. The umpire is Matt Laycock. Head linesman John Robb. Line judge is Laywood James. And the back judge is Randy Ross.
Good crew. It's a very good referee crew.
2nd and 9. Same handoff this time. Hit in the backfield and smacked down. Shooting through and making the secure hit was Israel Garcia, the senior, laser focused on the running back, our buddy Rocco.
Israel Garcia is a returning defensive lineman, got a lot of play last year, and he's looking to prove himself this year.
A loss of 4, so it'll be 3rd and 13. The ball is spotted on the 18-yard line.
Jurupa Hills may need to take a timeout as they did not have 11 players on the field.
Now they just did.
Still in the huddle. We would expect a pass here on 3rd and 13.
They go on very quick counts, so double wide on the far side, the wide side of the field. Meneses rolling to his right. He's hit, but he stays on his feet, turns it upfield, and is dropped. After a gain of about 2 on the tackle, Emiliano Morales. It's a gain of 3.
Yeah, Meneses got back what they lost on the previous play. Once again, the punting team is out on the field. If they do get the kickoff, it will be their first punt on their 3rd possession of the game.
Back to receive the punt, Joshua Garcia. He's standing back on about his own 45-yard line. High snap, he brings it down, gets it away, and Garcia will just let it roll. Smart move. It'll be down at the 40-yard line in Spartan territory. Spartans from Centro put it in play. Okay, let's set the offense for you in their own words.
Luis Jimenez, number 6, quarterback. Junior Camarena, number 3, running back.
Anthony Rodriguez, number 77, left tackle.
Big Surge, number 79, left guard. Mason Nava, 56, center.
Nicholas Valdez, number 76, right guard.
Sebastian Medina, number 71, right tackle. Josh Garcia, number 9, wide receiver. Angel Vasquez, number 4, wide receiver.
Emiliano Morales, number 5, wide receiver.
CJ Acosta, number 21, wide receiver.
And set to receive the snap, Jimenez. Good snap. That little dump off underneath to Acosta. Acosta across the 45 to the 50 into Jurupa Hills territory. CJ Acosta on that little flip into the flat. And he was brought down by Isaac Del Villar.
12-yard pickup on the pitch and catch. The pass was actually behind the line of scrimmage, but Acosta only gets 12 positive yards. Excellent downfield blocking by the Spartans for Acosta.
Handoff right up the gut, and it is Camarena in the middle. Fidel Camarena with the yardage. Picks up 6, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Camarena, 2 carries, 6 yards each. So he's off to a hot start here for the junior.
Jimenez from the shotgun. Camarena next to him into the flat. It is completed. And getting a block across the middle, cutting to the outside. He'll go all the way. The catch by Emiliano Morales. And Morales in traffic broke free and sprinted into the end zone for Central's first score of the evening.
Nice 43-yard pitch and catch as Morales actually caught the ball on the line of scrimmage. That's pretty much what a flanker reverse looks like, where he catches it running back towards the quarterback and then cuts upfield. Excellent blocking, and the Morales showed what he did all last year. Great elusiveness, great speed, and once he got out in the open, he was not going to get caught.
And we'll have a point after attempt. Malachi Rodriguez will try the point after. Snap is back, the kick is up, and the kick is...
We have a penalty first.
Penalty. Offsides.
So if the kick was good, Central can decline that. If they wish, they could take the yard and a half and go for 2.
Well, they will take the yard and a half, and they will try the kick again. So Rodriguez will get another attempt. Snap back, kick up, and the kick is good. We have 3:19 to play in the first quarter. Our score is Central 7, Jurupa Hills nothing.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
And first quarter, it is 7-0. The Spartans lead the Spartans. 60-yard drive, 3 plays, 1 on the ground, 2 for 2 passing by Jimenez, and the pass that took it in, a 43-yard completion to Emiliano Morales, the point after attempt, good. Spartans will now kick off. And another high kick, and it is hit immediately after not being able to field it on a bounce, but then coming back and picking up the ball. The return man, Israel Luna, was hit immediately, and so it will be 1st and 10, Jurupa Hills, and we'll spot it on the 18.
Yeah, once again, it was a high kick. This time the receiver did come and try to catch it, but he was not able to bring it in. It bounced right up into his arms, but then he was immediately tackled. So excellent opening kickoffs. And we can see why the Spartans have chosen this young man, Samuel Lopez, to kick the ball. He puts it way up in the air and down inside the 10.
And his kickoff team covers it. Meneses pitches back. And Del Villar with the pitch. He's hit immediately by 4 Spartans and pushed back. There is nothing there. Matthew Liziola on the tackle.
That will be a tackle for loss, as they could give him a 2-yard loss, bringing up 2nd and 12 now, as the Spartan defense, as it was last year, especially to start the year out up there against Jurupa Hills, they're really tightening the screws on now.
And also on that tackle, by the way, Ryan Gonzalez. And handoff again. They try the right side again, and they will pick up 2 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that time they were able to pick up the 2 yards they lost on first down and a couple more to boot. Once again, coming in is Rocco with his helmet. So it's easy to see him, as you mentioned. He is rather short, so he can get lost out there in that huddle.
No, he's not short. He's vertically challenged. He looks to be 5'4", 5'5", John.
Stands next to the quarterback and gets the handoff.
And no, it's take it in and then pull it back out, and Meneses will carry it for a first down out to the 35-yard line. Everybody jumped on Rocco, and Meneses kept it.
That was a huge gain all the way out to the 34. That's a 14-yard pickup, biggest play of the night for the Spartans from Jurupa Hills.
And, of course, that a little bit of the option. The quarterback, okay, they're going to do this. I'm going to keep it and go that way.
Yeah, run, pass option. He reads the play, and then he decides to either hand it off or take it himself, and that time he read it perfectly.
Wideouts to the left, and now they go strong to the left side. And the handoff is to Yanez again. Yanez is hit, and they picked him up and carried him, John. Did you see that? He was a foot off the ground, and the Spartans were just pushing him back.
But again, he was able to pick up 4 yards. So
yes.
That young man pushes the power, pushes those legs, drives them, and brings that pile forward. That's a 4-yard pickup. So you'll take 2nd and 6.
And you know how I feel about diminutive running backs, John.
Well, I understand you're up for a class reunion this year of your state champion team back there in Michigan.
Well, there'll be a few of us there. Meneses with the snap, and again, the run-pass option, and Meneses is tattooed. He was hit high, hit low, and went down. Liziola had him up around the shoulders. He picked up maybe a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 3.
It looked like that time he read it improperly. He picked the wrong option. I believe if he gives the ball to Rocco's going to still be running, but he pulled it back and took off, and that's what the Spartans were expecting. And he took a big hit.
Well, what was the old defensive lineman's approach? I just start knocking people down till I get to the guy with the football, and to a degree, that's what the Spartans are doing. Timeout on the field.
Yeah, that's the end of the first quarter.
Oh, the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1 quarter of play, it is Central Spartans 7 and Jurupa Hills Spartans nothing.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water resistant laminate for 20 mil wear, surface floors only $269 square yard, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen, or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
The UPS Store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS Store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS Store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Armando Robledo, number 23, defensive end.
CJ Acosta, number 21, strong safety.
Matthew Isola, number 7, linebacker.
Emiliano Morales, number 5, outside linebacker.
Ryan Smith, number 35, defensive end.
Isaac Garcia, number 66, defensive tackle.
Isaiah Aguirre, number 52, defensive tackle.
Chewy, number 10, defensive back. Javi Terrell, number 12, defensive back. Chris Alvarez, number 8, linebacker.
Josh Garcia, number 9, free safety.
Straight eye formation for the Jurupa Hills Spartans, and it'll end up losing a yard. The ball carrier was Israel Luna, and Luna stuffed for a yard loss. It'll make it 4th and 4 as they spot the ball right on the 40.
They do have the punt team in, but as we've seen, they have only kicked once so far tonight. So it looks like after being stopped on their third possession of going for it on 4th down, they're kicking this time.
Garcia deep to receive. And maybe somebody got a finger on that ball. It looked like it went It quacked a little bit on the way down, but it is downed by Jurupa Hills at the 30. Spartans will put it in play there, 1st and 10 on their own 30.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at kxoradio.com.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years.
And we're set to play. Jimenez with the snap from the shotgun. Jimenez will hand it off, and that would be Camarena right up the middle. That is a play that the Spartans took to the bank last year, John.
Yes, with Viesca. Carroll, so far, Jurupa Hills Spartans have run 18 plays from scrimmage. That was Central's 7th. So you would expect the score to be reversed, but Central is leading 7-0.
Trips on the left side of the field. Snap back, looking that same underneath pass. And this time it is Emiliano Morales. He's hit immediately. This time it doesn't work.
Yeah, first time 43 yards and a touchdown. This time actually he was tackled in the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of 1.
It'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Wholesale changes by the Jurupa Hills Spartans as they bring in 6 new defensive players expecting a pass.
Jurupa Hills, not a particularly big team, John.
No, but they do play 5 down linemen and then the 2 middle linebackers.
High snap, direct snap on the Wildcat, and it is Camarena again, or Liziola on the carry. Liziola will pick up the first down. That Wildcat, what the Wildcat is, okay, it's a brawly thing. No, it's direct snap to a running back.
6-yard pickup for Liziola. We were wondering if he was going to get some carries this year, as he had a couple last year. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy, hard to bring down, and he just showed you why. And
we do have a new quarterback in now for the Spartans.
We do. It is Alec Hernandez, a junior. We saw some of Alec last year.
Right. He played mostly on the JV, but was brought up for some snaps on the varsity. Unfortunately, his first play here tonight, Carroll, is going to be a 5-yard motion penalty.
And what we recall of him last year, John, was pretty strong in the pocket.
Yeah, big arm. He's a baseball pitcher as well.
And there's a flag on the play.
And we may have, well, let's see, it's right at the line of scrimmage. So let's see if we have either offensive holding or something amiss on the defensive side, as these Spartans from Jurupa Hills are making wholesale changes each play because of the heat.
Well, John, it was 98 degrees in Fontana. I don't think the heat's necessarily going to bother them. And the air here is much cleaner than what it is in Fontana.
Yeah. So. There was ineligible receiver downfield, but this is a big one. This is 15 yards. So now it's going to bring up 1st and about 25.
I did not see a signal as to...
Yeah, they did the illegal man downfield, but I think he meant to be tapping his helmet like it was contact to the head by one of the offensive linemen.
And that's... Well, now they're going to move the ball back. Okay. First game of the year. Officials have to get into it as well.
So then it was. Illegal man downfield is 5 yards. Let's go. So now instead of 1st and 29, let's make it 19.
From the shotgun, Hernandez hands off to Camarena. Camarena will pick up about 5 yards in the middle. Updating some scores, Holtville 14, West Hills 7. Holtville, of course, this year in the Imperial Valley League, which means we're going to see them twice, actually, John.
Yes, and that was a gain out. Let's call that good for about 3 yards. It's a 3-yard pickup. Bringing it up now 2nd and about 16.
Again, Hernandez Drops back, looking downfield, rolls out of the pocket, steps away from somebody, and then moves away from another one, carries it downfield. He'll pick up about 7 and get it back to the original line of scrimmage, which is the 44-yard line. But Hernandez showed some quick feet in rolling to the right, looking downfield, avoiding one tackler, avoiding another one. And
they called him out of bounds at the 42, Carroll, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 11. He stays in the game. As you mentioned, Coach Pena likes to do this because Alec Hernandez will be the starter next year.
Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. The Central Spartans lead Jurupa Hills Spartans 7-0.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
You are listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at kxoradio.com.
John, all things considered, this being the 22nd day of August, it's not a bad night for football.
No, that cloud cover came in about 5 o'clock and didn't cool things off, but it made it bearable.
3rd and 11, back to pass. Hernandez looking downfield, fires deep downfield, got a man open, caught at the 20 down to the 15-yard line.
C.J. Acosta on that beautiful thrown ball by Hernandez, dropped it right in the bucket all the way down to the 15-yard line.
We saw that from Hernandez several times last year, John. And he's got the big arm, stood tall in the pocket, and just fired downfield as Acosta had 2 steps on the defender. So it'll be 1st and 10, Spartans.
46-yard pickup.
Not bad.
Second huge play after the 43-yard touchdown strike to Morales.
Ball is on the 12-yard line.
Hernandez stays in.
Hernandez will hand off, and this time
Liziola.
it is Liziola inside the 5 down to the 3.
We do have a flag down where there's usually offensive holding. So let's see if this is going to come back.
Holding against Central. It'll come back. And again, last year, this is where Liziola came in from time to time, running a wildcat or taking the handoff.
Yeah, especially when Nico Viesca was dinged up a little bit or just tired from carrying 30 times a game. Yeah, Liziola would come in. So now we're going to have 1st and 10 as the ball is back on the 19-yard line.
1st and 19.
Yes, because it is. The ball was right near the 10, so they can get a 1st down, but it'll be a touchdown by just a little bit.
A little play action dump off, and they're with a slot and into the end zone for the score. The Central Spartans, Joshua Garcia, the senior, takes it in for the score.
Yeah, that was perfect play. Central has been doing that for years now. As from the 19 all the way in, excellent block by C.J. Acosta, who caught the pass that brought it down to the 11-yard line, Carroll. So he's rewarded with a good block, gets an assist on that touchdown.
Point after attempt, kick by Malachi Rodriguez. High snap, but it's brought down. The kick is up.
And I believe it's no good.
So, with 8 minutes to play in the first half, it is Central 13, Jurupa Hills, nothing.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open
This
Saturdays
is
too.
Ponce, Athletic Director at Centro Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans.
And another high, deep kickoff. This one will go into the end zone for the touchback. And that means Jurupa Hills will put it in play 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
And 1st and 10, Jurupa Hills. Meneses has Yanez right next to him in the backfield. Hands off to Yanez. Yanez has a big hole off the right side. Yanez across the 30, the 35, out to the 38-yard line. Did you see that hole, John? You and I could have hit that hole.
Excellent interior line blocking, and also Yanez. You mentioned his size, but he really powers forward. Every time he gets hit, he gains yards.
Quick feet, too.
Yeah, he's quick back there. So let's see now if that puts some life in Jurupa Hills with just under 8 minutes to go. A lot of time left here in the first half.
1st and 10. Snap back. Yanez is hit in the backfield. Yanez is brought down. Spartans Liziola, middle linebacker, with the initial hit and got a little bit of help. Yanez did something that I was taught not to do. If somebody's got you by the ankle like that, go down. Too easy to break a leg.
Yeah, he took some big hits. Also lost 3 yards on that, bringing up 2nd and 13.
And again, Yanez and Meneses in the backfield. Wide right. And now that's somebody was pulling, and they decided to get a 2-step advantage. So it'll come back and go 5 yards back with that procedure.
So you go from 2nd and 13 now to 2nd and 18, going the wrong way for the Spartans from Jurupa Hills. Carroll, in the hard-to-believe area, this is Coach Pena's starting of his 9th season here. Just seems like he started last year.
Yes.
9 years. This is his 9th.
He has built something here on the campus. And
67 and 23 record. That ain't bad.
We will fake it to Yanez, rolling to his left, dumping it off. It is complete, but it'll only pick up about 4 yards. The pass.
First completion of the night for the quarterback from Jurupa Hills, Meneses. No, we have a flag down right at the 25-yard line. I just did not see it, but there it is. So it looks like this play is coming back, Carroll. So we'll wipe that pass attempt out and the completion. And it's going to replay 2nd down now as the ball is on the 19.
So they'll move it back.
Lineman was holding right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of 10, 2nd, and now it's going to be all the way back on the 19. They need to get out to the 44, so that's 25 yards.
Not all that many penalties when you consider it's the first game of the year, John.
Yeah, this is only Jurupa Hill's 2nd. And they just picked up the first one 2 plays ago.
It is 2nd and 10, 20, 25, 28, and Meneses will fake it to Yanez. Chased out of the pocket, hit down at the 15, so they'll lose another 5. Okay, John, I'm going to have to take my shoes off to count. It is...
Got to get all the way out to the 47-yard line, and the ball is on the 17, so let's call it 30.
Yes. It's a long way.
Yeah. What kind of 3rd and 37 plays do you have in your playbook?
How about a quick kick? Okay, 3rd and 30. Jurupa Hills trails 13-0. We've got 5 minutes to play, and the handoff is to Yanez. Yanez tries to squirt through on the left side. He goes down. The ball pops free, but he was already down.
Yeah, so that's going to bring up now 4th and about 28. So that does send the punting team out for the visiting Spartans.
And dropping back, Garcia.
Let's see if Garcia comes up a little bit to try to make a catch. He's let the ball hit the ground twice so far. He's still pretty deep.
Part of that may be if they have a rush on to block it, you don't want to return it because you don't have anybody blocking for you. And this time, he'll let it go.
And it bounces out of bounds, so it did not get the good bounce downfield.
No.
It bounced sideways, went out of bounds in the Spartan of Hooper Hills territory.
And okay. Now we have Spartans football, 1st and 10, and the ball is on the Jurupa Hills 37-yard line. From the shotgun, Vasquez goes in motion, the snap back, the handoff, it is Camarena. Camarena pushes his way through down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 7. Alec Hernandez still in at quarterback. Jesus Cesena will come in at a wide receiver. He'll take over for Garcia. And again, shifting players in, getting players some time on the field. Trips on the left side. Vasquez goes in motion. Snap is back. The handoff, it is Camarena up the middle. Camarena across the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Fidel Camarena kicked in the afterburners and took it all the way down to the 5. They'll spot his knee down actually on the 10, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 10.
21-yard pickup for Camarena as we have timeout on the field.
There's timeout. We'll take a timeout. The score, Centro 13, Jurupa Hills, nothing.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro, open Wednesday through Monday.
The timeout on the field for an injury and getting up and coming off under his own power is Camarena. And we'll have to see what happens here. He seems to be walking a little bit gingerly, John.
Yeah, the ball's right on the 10-yard line, so we would expect perhaps Liziola, and he is. Liziola is in now. That's
and
Matthew.
I would not be surprised if we do not see a Wildcat.
Hernandez is still out there, but that doesn't mean he can't go into a wide receiver position. But we have Liziola back in the single setback and the power I formation behind the quarterback, Hernandez.
Hernandez Puts Garcia in motion, snap back, hand off. It is Lizola up the middle. Lizola carries the pile through to the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. By the way, Imperial 21, Serrano nothing. That game, Mickey Dale, George Grahava, that's on YouTube. You can check it out, the KXO YouTube channel. 21-7, Imperial leading Serrano.
Central does need to put the ball in the end zone. They cannot pick up a first down.
2nd and goal from about the 3. Hernandez hands off again. It is Lizola. Lizola bounces off, loses the football, but he's already in the end zone. Touchdown, Central. That'll make it 19 with a point after attempt coming up. And I would go for 2, but I'm not the coach.
Well, also right now, this is preseason, so you want to give your kicker all the possibilities, but it does look like Jimenez is coming back out, and he will run the 2-point conversion attempt.
Nope, they're going to kick it.
Okay, that means Jimenez is the holder, so let's see if this shows something unusual here. Gonzalez, the kicker.
Snap back, good snap, kick is up, and...
no good again.
No good again. We're going to have to work on that, John. 2:35 to play in the first half. It is Central 19, and Jurupa Hills nothing.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my #1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Well, the Spartans will kick off again, and keep in mind they will get the kickoff to start the second half when we get to that point.
Still have 2:35 here to go as the whistle blows and approaches for the kick.
And it is another high, deep driving kick for a touchback. And when I look, the wind is not really... the wind earlier was coming out of the south and it wasn't that big, so it wasn't necessarily windy. Jurupa Hills will put it in play 1st and 10. They trail 19-0.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
1st and 10. Meneses under center. We'll hand it off to Yanez. Yanez again, big hole. Yanez across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Quick into the hole, and it is there. The Jurupa Hills Spartans offensive line opening some big holes for Yanez.
And Jurupa Hills do have all 3 of their timeouts as the clock now is ticking near the 2-minute mark.
Quick count, handoff, it is Yanez again. Rocco will get a yard, that time to the left. And the holes don't open quite as quick on the left side, John. I would keep running it to the right.
Yeah, they do those quick snaps, and the play before that, Central had just barely got their 11th player on the field. He was not even in a defensive position. He was still trotting towards the line of scrimmage. So that may have helped the Jurupa Hills Spartans with that getting that 10-man front. They were able to push the pack forward.
They come out of the huddle, line up very quickly, and set. 1. High snap, handoff. No, it is play action. Ball's on the field, and who's got it? Scrum on the bottom, and let's see who's
got the strongest arms. The Spartans got it for sure, but it looks like Jurupa Hill recovered.
Yes.
But it is going to be a loss on the play. As it was a big hit. And that was Liziola that came in put his helmet right on the football, knocked it loose. And the ball now is sitting on the 34-yard line, so that is a 2-yard loss.
Also in on the hit, Anthony Rodriguez, a sophomore. He's playing in the middle guard position. He's a big kid. He's a sophomore. 3rd and 13. I formation. Yanez with the pitch. Yanez has a block, cuts it upfield, and will pick up 4.
Now Central's taking a timeout because they want to get the ball back.
Timeout. It'll be 4th and 8 when we come back. 32 seconds to play. Central leads 19-0 right now. And it's high school football live on AM 1230 KXO. El Centro, California, and on the web on YouTube.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 always has the lowest prices from 2 warehouses filled with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the biggest selection in this area on carpet remnants for your bedroom, office, or living room, with big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for, always at huge savings. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
And the Spartans will punt. The Spartans will receive. Joshua Garcia for Central drops back.
Mark Kirsten is the kicker for the Spartans from Jurupa Hills.
Spartans would love to get a block. And they're coming big time, and they get that block. The ball's free and will go out of bounds at the 20. Spartans will have it 1st and 10 on Jurupa Hills' 20-yard line.
Well, you mentioned, Carroll, that they were getting close the 3 previous attempts, and that time there wasn't no close about it. That was blocked by several Spartans. Among them was Liziola, but I don't believe he's the one that had his hand on the football. The young man that dove on it, probably when they look at game film tomorrow, someone's going to say, you know what, pick that ball up and run it into the end zone, because there was nobody around him from the opposition.
So it will be 1st and 10.
Looks like Jimenez is back in at quarterback.
Jimenez at quarterback. Liziola right next to him. Jimenez dumps it off in the flat. It is complete. Get some running room, and down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Timeout
And
again for the Spartans.
Take another timeout, so will we.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the weight goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above, at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
High school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. We'll catch up on some scores at the half, and the half just ahead. Spartans would love to put at least 6 more up on the board before they go in at halftime.
17 seconds left.
2nd and 4. Jimenez looks, got a guy open in the end zone, and he's got a touchdown.
Liziola.
Matthew Liziola in the end zone all alone. I didn't see any push-off, John. And the Spartans put 6 more.
Yeah, we'll have the stats at halftime, but that brings the Spartans passing attack 7 for 9 tonight. They're off to a good start here.
And the scoreboard shows 27-0. I think it's actually What, 25?
26.
Okay.
No, you're right, 25. They have missed 2 extra points.
We'll try again. We'll keep trying till we get it right. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. 13 seconds to play in the first half. Our score, 26-0. Central leads in this game. It's high school football on AM 1230 Kxo El Centro and on YouTube.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Central Spartans with a lead. We'll kick off again, and again, they will get the ball to start this second half. And this time, another high kick. It'll be fielded at about the 8, and they try that reverse on the return, and it doesn't work. The Spartans covered it.
Ryan Gonzalez is the man that stood in his zone, waited for the ball carrier to come to him on that reverse and tackled him inside the 20. Looks like they're going to put it down on the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line for Jurupa Hills.
Let's see if they just take a knee here to run this out.
5 seconds.
Of course, the way Katie Sparks was gunslinging there in the first quarter, they might go ahead and just throw the ball as far as they can.
High formation. Meneses will hand off to Yanis, and Yanis is again hit. Liziola with a big hit. Also in there, Isaiah Aguirre. He's had a couple of big hits in the middle there, and that's it. That's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half of play, our score, Central 26, Jurupa Hills nothing.
Stan's Autobody, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Autobody for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Autobody or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
High school football. We are live on KXO El Centro, California, and on YouTube. The Central Spartans and the Spartans from Jurupa Hills High School. Jurupa Hills is, it's in the Fontana area. And so far, the Central Spartans have dominated this game. And we'll take a look at what other scores are going around the valley. Holtville leads West Hills 22-7. Imperial leads Serrano 21-7. It is Canyon Crest 14, Southwest nothing. And Brawley, Palm Desert, no score in the second quarter in that game. So that's where the action stands. We've got halftime stats and more coming up on AM 1230 KXO.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water resistant laminate for 20 mil wear, surface floors only $269 square yard, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
And we are at the half, the Central Spartans and the Jurupa Hills Spartans. The score, 26-0. The scoreboard says 27, John, but I count 26. We'll go with our 26. Meanwhile, you've got some stats for us.
Yeah, they show what the scoreboard does, and that 1 point, Carroll, is big. Because if Central scores and goes for 2, that would give them a 35-point lead, but that's to be determined. Jurupa Hills playing that wide-open spread offense that everyone seems to play nowadays, only had 1 pass attempt in the first half, Carroll. That's surprising. And that they did not complete. They did run the ball 25 times from scrimmage for 67 yards, so a little bit less than 3 yards per carry. So that gave the Jurupa Hills Spartans 67 total yards. They did not lose a fumble nor have an interception, as the quarterback was 0 for 1. But you can see that 67-yard total. They started out, got a couple first downs on 4th downs, and since then they've kind of been stonewalled. So we'll come back and take a look at what Central has done after this.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Welcome back to Cal Jones Field. We're at the half. The Central Spartans are leading the Jurupa Hills Spartans 26-0. We mentioned that Jurupa Hills only had one pass attempt that was incompleted, gained 67 yards on the ground, 4 first downs, no turnovers. Central matched the turnover department. They had no fumbles or interceptions either, but a little more success. They ran the ball 11 times from scrimmage for 61 yards, so that's less than half of the Jurupa Hills 25 times, and yet they only gained 6 yards less. So 61 total yards for the Spartans. You can see that's just about 5.9 yards per attempt. 7 for 9 was a two-headed snake quarterback of the Central Spartans this year of Alec Hernandez and Luis Jimenez. 7 for 9 for 139 yards. And they did have 2 touchdown passes that were completed. They ended up getting 6 first downs. That's because their drives were very short play drives, 3, 4, and 5 play drives, so they only had 6 total first downs. We already mentioned that they did not have any fumbles or interceptions, which is encouraging, especially in the first game of the season. So it has been crisp football from both sides. And we'll be back to take a look at the individual stats for Central after this.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro. El Jurupa Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Jurupa Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Jurupa Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Welcome back to Cal Jones Field. We're at the half. The Spartans are leading the Spartans in the first game of the season for 2025. We mentioned that Jurupa Hills had 67 total yards. Meanwhile, the Central Spartans had 61 rushing, 139 passing on 7 for 9, giving them an even 200 total yards in the first half with 6 first downs. Individually carrying the football for the Central Spartans this year, the quarterback, Alex Hernandez, had 1 scramble for 7 yards. That was on a big second down play that he was able to pick up after there had been a sack the previous play. Also showing his wares this first game of the season was the junior, Fidel Camarena, 6 carries for 50 yards. Luis Jimenez was sacked once for negative 12 yards. And Matthew Liziola had 3 rushes for 16 yards. One of those rushes was for a touchdown. On the receiving end, that same Matthew Liziola had a reception of 14 yards for a touchdown. Also with 1 reception of 19 yards and a touchdown was Joshua Garcia. Getting 2 receptions for 42 yards and a touchdown was Emiliano Morales and CJ Acosta. Big first half, 3 catches for 64 yards. He did not take the ball in the end zone, but he did set up 2 of those touchdowns. So all in all, it's been a very productive and encouraging first half for the Central Spartans here, starting the 2025 season. And we'll be back with the second half after this.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
And it is high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on the YouTube channel. Updating scores around the valley. Holtville leads West Hills 28-7. It's Imperial 28, Serrano 7. Canyon Crest 14, Southwest nothing, and Palm Desert and Brawley are playing 0-0. Next week, Palm Desert will visit Cal Jones Field, but you and I will be Thursday night with Southwest. It'll be Southwest in Calexico Thursday night for us, John.
Yeah, looking forward to that as they ring in the new season for the new head coach. Southwest has a different coach over there this year. A lot of excitement, and we're looking forward to calling that game as Southwest still building their program. They are young again this year, but they do have some players back that were very productive last year. So looking to build on that with their new head coach that they brought in. He's from Yuma, did a great job at Yuma High School. Yuma had not had a winning season in the 15 previous seasons that he came. Took him about 3 or 4 years to build the program, but his last year there, Yuma was actually 8-4, which is a tremendous record when you have not had a winning season in 15 years. So there is some excitement at Southwest, but again, they need to temper that with patience, as it took their coach previously 4 years to build a program, get the team to play the way he wanted them to play, and so we will be able to give a first-hand view. Check them out next week.
Okay, and you and I will talk a little bit about what we see with the Central Spartans tonight, and we'll also talk a little bit about some of the changes in football in the Valley.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring since 1976 offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water resistant laminate for 20 mil wear, surface floors only $269 square yards, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Okay, John, what we've seen from the Central Spartans tonight, what I have seen, they're playing pretty well.
Yes, they're doing well on defense, swarming, have not had to worry about the passing attack at all, only 1 attempt. We'll see if there's a change here in the second half. But offensively, we're seeing some of their favorite plays when they run that little comeback screen to their wideouts. They've run that 3 or 4 different times tonight, picked up a touchdown. Also, Liziola was able to take the ball on a wheel route as he was standing next to the quarterback, then did the wheel route into the end zone, caught a perfect pass from Jimenez for a touchdown. We also saw the junior, Alex Hernandez, throw about a 55-yard touchdown pass right on the money that if the young man didn't catch it, was going to hit him right in the chest. So Central does appear to have some talent in the backfield. Their defensive line has shown some success. After originally giving up a couple first downs on 4th and shorts, they've been able to stuff this Jurupa Hills Spartans rushing attack. And I think all in all that the coaching staff is going to be very pleased with the first half. Now they want to see it continued into the second half. They don't want to see a let up here that could perhaps start some bad habits.
Okay, let's talk Southwest. Southwest now in the Desert League. And in effect, what the approach is, maybe we can give them a chance to start building the program on a little bit of success. And that, I think that has as much to do with it as anything, because they haven't had some success in the last 2 years.
Well, in most all of the sports, they have this relegation now to where the teams that are more successful are in the IVL, and then the old Desert League. That's the one that used to be with Hopeville and Imperial, Calapat. So now it's by merit. And Southwest, they've decided, not Southwest, the district or the football valley has decided that they're going to go ahead and put that in, institute it for football as well. So Southwest has moved down to the Desert League. Hopeville has moved from the Desert League up to the IVL.
And it may be a little bit of rough sledding for Hopeville to begin with, but they're a good team, well coached.
And they're showing that tonight.
And they are typically, they execute well. We have done several Hopeville games over the past several years. Well coached, disciplined, and they execute.
And they won back-to-back CIF San Diego sections, Division 5, then the next year Division 4. So they have had success, and they're taking that now into the IVL. And they might take their lumps right at the start. I'm not sure if they start off by playing, say, Brawley or Imperial, two of the better teams in the league. But they're going to be competitive. And we've seen them previous years. We saw them actually handle Southwest several times. That's the games you referred to. So it's going to be an interesting year. That Desert League now it still has Vincent. Southwest joins. It's also got Calapat. And so they're in that league, and they're playing. Meanwhile, in the...
And Palo Verde.
In the IVL, you've got the old standbys, Centro, Calexico, Imperial, Brawley. Now Hopeville has joined them. So it's always seems to be changed. That's the theme of life. Nothing stays the same. It's always changing. But I look forward to seeing Hopeville in the IVL. And I know that the people down at Vincent are happy to see them out of the DL.
And let's talk briefly about Brawley. Brawley lost buku players, but it's high school football, you do. And Brawley, new coach, but Brawley over the years has always impressed me. They are going to be the strongest team out there.
Yeah, they've got the program going. They have for the 40 years we've been doing this, Carroll. And yeah, as you mentioned, they have 18 starters that have graduated. So that means they only have 2 starters coming back on offense, 2 on defense. But there's some familiar names. There's Moreno on that list. There's also a Rubio as a sophomore quarterback. I don't know if he's their starter or not, but that's Rubio's a herald name up there at Brawley from his father on down. So it's going to be interesting to see. Always, when anybody asks me, which they usually don't, I say that the team to beat in the IVL is Brawley. This year, it may be Imperial.
This year, I was just going to say, this year it's Imperial.
Could be. They've got the skill players back. Their quarterback is back. Their halfback, who's really super, he's back. Plus, they've got that sophomore, Obeso. He's going to be good for the next, counting this year, the next 3 years.
Yeah. To me, what I have seen, Imperial is going to be, I'm not going to say they're going to dominate the IVL. They're going to win the IVL.
Yeah. They're going to have to beat Brawley, though, to do it, which that's the name of the game. You got to beat the title holder. Right now, that's Brawley, and so we'll see. Imperial has been after Brawley for the last 7-8 years. They have not beaten them since Royce Freeman was in the backfield. So we'll see if they can finally turn that around up there and get a W against Brawley.
Okay, we've got a second half kickoff coming up. It'll be Central to receive the kickoff.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, Kxo El Centro.
And we are set for the kickoff. John, there's another one of those protective helmets on one of the gunners on the Jurupa Hills. Yes. What it is it's padding on the outside of the helmet, and it's extra protection. I have no problem with that.
And it looks like back in the day when Jack Eatinger was here, we have a scrum for the kickoff where all players are standing as if in a huddle right around the football, but they do break now and they are spreading out.
Okay. And let's see, who is deep to receive in this?
Morales is one of the players back there.
And I'll bet it's Garcia. Joshua.
This is their first kick from placement, and it's a high one, but short.
It'll bounce and be picked up at the 20, finding a little bit of running room, turning it to the outside, cutting up the middle. It is Morales. Emiliano Morales brings it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that's an excellent return by Morales. He is one of their better open field runners, as he has been. This is his third year of varsity play at Central. Is right up on the line, ready to go. Jimenez is in the quarterback. Excuse me, Carroll.
Jimenez is the quarterback.
And Laziola is the tailback.
Handoff is Laziola up the middle. A little bit of hesitation going into the hole, but then he bounces it to the outside and carries it down to the midfield stripe. A pickup of 9.
Now, that looked a lot like Nico Viesca from last year. He just stuck his head down and ran right in the middle. And then all of a sudden, he's running outside to the left and picked up 9 yards. Took about 5 of those Spartans from Jurupa Hills to bring him down.
I said hesitation. It wasn't hesitation. He was reading the play and waiting for that opening. And so it was a good run. Picked up 9 right on the midfield stripe. Second and a short yard. Jimenez has Laziola right by him. This would be the pistol. Fakes it to Laziola, fires downfield, got a man open. It is caught at the 20, stumbles forward down to the 10. The catch by Joshua Garcia.
That's a 40-yard pickup, pitch and catch to Garcia, his first catch here of 40 yards to start the third quarter. As the clock now is in motion, Centro with the ball on the 10.
Spotted on the 12, actually, John. They can get a first down.
Yes, they can.
Come out of the huddle. Again, the pistol. Morales in motion, snap back, handoff. It is Laziola. Laziola across the 10 down to about the 6-yard line. And again, not so much hesitating as being patient and waiting for a block.
Yeah, Laziola just looking is now I don't know if you want to call this a second string or not, but they've had wholesale changes. Laziola does remain in, but I believe we are going to have a different quarterback. Now I believe Hernandez has come out. As he comes off the field, Jimenez threw a beautiful ball. That last pass that was to Garcia was just an excellent throw.
It's the Wildcat. That's why there were the changes. Laziola takes the snap. Laziola cuts it to the outside, then takes it across the middle, then turns it to the outside again, inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line before he is brought down.
So that'll be a 2-yard pickup.
We have not seen Camarena since about halfway through the second quarter. He got a little bit banged up.
And I think the coaching staff for the Spartans of Centro really like what Liziola's doing here. They always like that really tough-nosed runner that just sticks his face guard in there and powers forward, and that's what Liziola's doing.
3rd and 2, and illegal procedure against the Spartans, so the Central Spartans. So instead of 3rd and 2, it'll be 3rd and 7. Let's see if they stay with Wildcat. That's the personnel they have on the field. With a Wildcat, they go with 2 H-backs right behind 2 tight ends.
And I believe this was scripted, Carroll. I think at halftime the coaching staff told the Spartans that they're going to run the Wildcat when they get down inside the 20.
Tries to cut it to the outside, then has to cut it inside and picks up a couple of yards. But shy of a first down, it'll bring up 4th and 7 with the ball spotted on the 12-yard line.
Interesting to see if Centro wants to try a field goal here. They've already missed 2 PATs. Might not be a bad idea to go ahead and get some practice, get your field goal kicker out there, let them get some points in the game.
But we will stick with the Wildcat. Again, 2 H-backs. They're up blocking. Nothing on the outside, cuts it to the inside, turns it back into the end zone. Touchdown, Matthew Liziola. I guess Coach knew what he was doing.
Yep, Liziola's 3rd touchdown of the evening.
That one was too easy. It was all Liziola. He read the blocks, patient. So we will try another point after attempt. Kick from placement. And snap back. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Okay, 8:02 to play in the third quarter. It is 33-0 or 34?
Well, I've got to go with what the official said on the 3rd touchdown when he said it was no good. Now, maybe he changed his mind and we didn't hear about it.
Anyway, we showed 33. Scoreboard shows 34.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
The Central Spartans have dominated. Shows on the scoreboard.
And it was expected, Carroll, when you had such a big turnover of not only coaches but also players.
High, deep kick fielded at the 10 and fake the reverse and big wide open for the Spartans, Jurupa Hills, and he'll go all the way. Whoa! That one faked the reverse. Central bought the fake, and Xavier Curry, a junior, carried it 90 yards for the score. He fielded that on the 10.
And the fake handoff fooled the Spartans. And previously, when we mentioned how Central had stayed in their zones, their lanes, and brought the player down inside the 20, this time everybody went after the fake. And meanwhile, Curry just had an open field, and he showed he was able to outrun all of the Spartans. All the Spartans that were chasing him, he was leaving them in the dust.
I have to point out one of the Spartans on the kickoff team, Francisco Lara. Okay, little Frankie, my next-door neighbor. He's a sophomore playing varsity football, and he's on the kickoff team. It's good to see. We'll try the point after. Spartans jump.
Yeah, were they drawn offside? We'll have to wait and see. Looks like they were not. And so now the Spartans from Jurupa Hills are going to go for 2.
Might as well.
You got a yard and a half closer. So that means Central now will have to bring in their goal line defense, not their PAT defense.
So the Jurupa Hills will try it again. Jurupa Hills, they're by Fontana, okay? Big eye formation, handoff to the deep back. He's hit in the backfield. He will not get it in. So we will end that scoring drive. A 90-yard touchdown kickoff return. We've got 7:47 to play. It is 33-6. Central leads Jurupa Hills.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Jurupa Hills will kick it off. And we do the curly shuffle. Go to a choir boy lineup or a huddle and then split out.
Now the play clock is running. You don't have unlimited amount of time to kick the ball off. It's just like a play. You've got 25 seconds.
So let's see if these Spartans can answer. High kick, not real deep, fielded at the 15, across the 20, across the 30, he's got a seam, the 40, the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown.
I believe
Garcia.
Joshua Garcia.
Garcia returns with an 85-yard kickoff return. Now there's a flag in the end zone. I believe it's going to be the celebration.
So we'll see. You wondered if Centro was going to go ahead and see if they could do tit for tat and return the kick, and they certainly did. Garcia, as his counterpart did, once he got in the open, he was not going to be caught. He had better speed than the players that were on the other side.
And by the way, I mentioned little Frankie, Francisco Lara. Okay, I go back to his dad, Frank, his father, Frankie, and now we've always called little Frankie. He is the long snapper. And he had told me he was working as the long snapper. That's what he's doing.
He's a sophomore, correct?
He is a sophomore. That's a lot of responsibility to put on a sophomore, isn't it? He's handling it. And there we go. Snap back. Kick is blocked. Okay. We got to work on the kicking game. 7:33 to play in the third quarter. How about 39-6? Central with the lead.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
And the Spartans will kick off.
Yeah, now they're going to get the celebration penalty, so they're going to kick off from their own 25.
And, you know, it's a tight one when you call that, but it's legitimate. This is not the NFL where you rub it in somebody's face.
Well, this is also one of the differences that I think is for the better. The association officials here in the Valley, San Diego, they'd let that stuff go.
They let it go. Kicks it on a line down the middle of the field. It is picked up. It is bobbled, and it is bobbled again. And
finally recovered by the Spartans right about their 40-yard line. About 3-4 times the young man, like a hot potato, couldn't pick it up.
Aaron Marine finally got it. Marine. It'll be 1st and 10. Jurupa Hills on their own 39-yard line. They trail 39-6.
And Carroll, I think that the Central coaching staff said, all right, we've had 2 straight kickoff returns, not this time. That's it, no more. And they just dribbled the ball right down the middle of the field. It bounced about 17 times.
Out of the huddle. They're only about 4 yards back the line of scrimmage. I formation, power I formation. And it is a handoff to the deepest back, and he gets racked up for about a 2-yard loss.
It's Javier Curry, the young man that scored the touchdown, so they're going to reward him with the first carry, but Central's defense was right there. Looks like he's going to be stopped for no gain.
And Senor Curry wears, actually, Gilberto Centeno wears number 0. He's out there. It is no gain, so 2nd and 10. Again, they come out in that stacked eye. Again, the deep back, and again, this time he breaks through for about a 5-yard gain. Curry, one more time.
Yeah, we've had 2 scores, Carroll, but actually for the stats on rushing, we've had none because of the return kicks. Unfortunately, you don't get first downs or rushing yards on any of those. We're at 3rd and 4. The ball sits right at the 45-yard line.
And again, that stacked eye. And again, the deep back gets it. And again, there's nothing there. He may get a yard. And I believe that was Centennial. Yes, it was.
Well, this is going to bring up 4th and a long 2. Now, after the first quarter and the first 2 possessions, actually 3 possessions, we would expect the Spartans from Jurupa Hills to go for it. They are sending multiple players out, but yes, that is their kicker, Mark Kirsten. So it looks like they're going to go ahead and punt this ball away.
4th and 2. The ball is on Jurupa Hills 47. They show punt. Spartans say, I'm coming after it. They got him the last time. 10 Spartans after the ball. A high phone booth kick. And it takes a good bounce for Jurupa Hills. It'll be down at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Central Spartans on their own 29-yard line.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans!
And it is Jimenez in at quarterback for the Spartans.
Looks like Camarena is back in the setback position.
Camarena gets a football. Camarena up the middle. It is not Camarena. That is
Santiago
Valdez, a senior. Santiago Valdez just ripped off, a 20-yard gain?
Yeah, the ball's already out to the 46, so we'll give him 15 yards from the 29 to the 46. First time we've called his name tonight.
And again, Camarena got up gimpy after a carry in the second quarter. And he is on the sideline.
Valdez stays in. It looks like Central's size and power is starting to wear down this 3-down lineman for the visiting Spartans.
Again, handoff, nothing in the middle, tries to turn it outside and is hogtied and dropped for a 1-yard gain. Santiago Valdez, not quite the speed
that Camarena shows, but that's good pursuit. That young man came all the way from the left stand-up linebacker, so he ran about 15 yards to bring him down for a 1-yard gain.
And again, Camarena on the sideline. I don't know whether we will see him. You don't need to see him.
Jurupa Hills does play a 3-man defensive line.
2nd and 9. Hand off again. Santiago, nothing inside, tries to bounce it outside. This time he turns the corner. He'll have the first down. And there is a flag down.
Yeah, we might get a hold right at the point of attack. The young man blocking downfield was holding, so that's going to negate a first down.
Holding. Centro from the point of the foul, which was at the 43-yard line in Jurupa Hills territory.
So this is one of those weird plays, Carroll, where you had a penalty that actually gained you a yard.
It'll be 2nd and 8. I would not look for anything particularly fancy. I would just keep giving the ball to Valdez and maybe somebody else.
We might see Liziola back in, too. He's only scored 3 times tonight, so they might want to get him back in.
Again, you don't want to chance somebody getting hurt when you don't need to.
Absolutely not.
And again, it is Valdez. Valdez in the middle. Valdez will pick up 4 yards. Tough in the middle. It'll bring up 3rd and about 5.
Ball sitting right at the midfield stripe. They need to get it to the 45 of the visiting Spartans.
No huddle. We're ready to go.
Now, ordinarily, we'd see one of those inside flanker screens. Let's see what they've called.
Back to pass, dumps it off. It is complete in the flat, looking for some running room, looking across field, turns it upfield, breaks a tackle across the 30, the 20, the 10, and pushed out of bounds. The pass completed to Jesus Cesena.
And again, first time we've called his name tonight.
Cesena, another familiar name. And he will be right on the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal.
39-yard pitch and catch.
Cesena, there was nothing on the left side. He cut fully across field and then turned it up and got all that yardage.
Once again, I think the heat also is playing a factor on Jurupa Hills. They just didn't make some tackles that we saw them make in the first half.
Jimenez has Valdez behind him. Hands off to Valdez. Valdez turns it to the outside when there's nothing inside. Gets it down inside the 5. Santiago Valdez with a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. And again, here we are. Time running out in the 3rd quarter. You've got a big lead. Play these kids. Get them ready if they need to step up.
Yeah, we did have some injuries last year, of course, as you do every year. Now we have timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. Minute 20 to play in the 3rd quarter. It's 39-6. Central Spartans lead.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
Okay, John, did you hear the news?
On?
The Los Angeles Rams are at home on FM 107.5.
That is good news.
That is good news.
Now, since many of us have been in the Valley for 50 years or so, We remember when the Rams used to be on KXO all the time.
All the time, and then they moved to St. Louis, and then they moved back to Los Angeles.
And back to, in my opinion, where they belong, KXO.
It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Spartans.
And many people have picked those Rams to be competitive in the Super Bowl race this year.
They seem to have a lot of the pieces.
Including a very good coach.
Yeah, okay, we're set. Imperial leads Serrano 35-28. Serrano making a game out of that, John.
Yeah, it's a little surprising.
Jimenez from the pistol. Hands off. And Santiago Valdez gets nowhere. It'll bring up 4th and goal from the 5.
I know you saw exactly what I saw, Carroll.
3rd and goal.
He stood up, hesitated, which that's okay if you're looking for a hole, but there is that old adage, he who hesitates lost. And that time when he stopped, it just gave the defense a chance to zero in on him, and he was brought down, no chance for any push forward.
No. In that situation, you need to just hit the hole,
and it is
even
good,
if it's not there.
And it is good to see the Liziola and others remain on the sideline. Let's give these other players a chance.
3rd and goal from the 5. Jimenez. Hands off again. It is Santiago Valdez. Santiago Valdez down inside the 1. Just shy of the goal line. By the way, Canyon Crest leads Southwest 35-0. So it's...
We're going to run out the 3rd quarter now as the Spartans will start the 4th quarter inside the 1-yard line on 4th and goal.
Okay, and our score, 39-6. Central leads.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my #1 priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It'll be 4th and goal from inside the 1-yard line. The Central Spartans
Carroll,
get underway in the 4th quarter.
Do you reward Valdez with the 4th opportunity here to put the ball in the end zone, or do you just let the quarterback push it in?
I think they will probably give the ball to Valdez. He's done all the work down this far. Yeah, you guys are good. That's okay. I like standing behind big guys, so it's 4th and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Jimenez, the quarterback, hits a pistol with Santiago Valdez right behind him. And it'll be Jimenez keeping it, running behind Valdez and getting it into the end zone for the score. Everybody hit Valdez, and Jimenez snuck in behind and took it in for the score.
Jimenez's first rushing touchdown on the year.
We have pointed out before, Jimenez is not much of a runner. I mean, that's not a knock on him. He's a quarterback.
But he does appear to be bigger this year,
Yes.
and that time he just ran the ball. I mean, he was hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he just powered the ball in, so
Yes.
he showed good strength.
Yes. And that's one of the joys of high school. These kids do grow. We'll try the point after again. Frankie, the snaps have been good. Snap back, kick up, kick is through. 11:55 to play in this football game. It is 46-6. The Central Spartans with the lead.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team. Homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
46-6 is our score. Palm Desert leads Brawley 14-0. Palm Desert will be here next Friday night. John and I, however, will be at Southwest on Thursday night.
That is a surprising score, as we have seen Central and Brawley play Palm Desert recently and had success against them.
But always a well-played game. The Aztecs from Palm Desert. Bouncing kick down the middle, and it'll bounce over the head of Yanez, but he does go back and pick it up, and now he goes right up the gut the way you're supposed to. Brings it out across the 35. They'll spot it on the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And John, the clock is running.
Yeah, we have the running clock, of course, 35 points or more. Fourth quarter's automatic. If it's any time before that, coaches can agree to do that. And we've seen it go both ways. We've seen coaches that have said, no, let the game play itself out till the fourth quarter. And we've seen other coaches that actually started it in the first half.
1st and 10. Jurupa Hills from their own 36-yard line.
It is encouraging to see across the way, Carroll. Now, the stands obviously aren't full, but they're not totally empty. So Jurupa Hills, some parents and others came down. It's good to support their kids.
I would almost imagine it is some folks from Imperial, from Brawley, from Holtville that won't sit on this side, but their teams are long-distance rides. So, yeah, maybe they came down from Fontana, but I'll bet if you went over and checked IDs, you'd see a lot of Valley folks over there.
Carroll, we had a hold-up in the play because the chain actually got wrapped around one of the coaches from Jurupa Hills, and he couldn't get free, so they had to stop and untie him.
That big I formation, hand off to the deep back and breaking through with some speed and pushing forward across the 45 to the 47-yard line.
We do have some new players out there. Quarterbacking for Jurupa Hills is Jalen Washington, a sophomore. And I believe on the carry,
Adrian Castro.
Yeah, Castro on the carry, getting his first call tonight. Both Castro and the quarterback, Washington. First down here in the second half for Jurupa Hills.
And of course, there's a lot of additions in the Spartan defense. Now there's timeout. Central calls timeout because some of those additions didn't know where they were supposed to be.
Hi, I'm Michael. And I'm Nathan. We're representatives of California's Teachers, Pension, and Retirement Advisors, LLC. And we're located here in the Imperial Valley, providing free 403B and 457B retirement education, in addition with CalSTRS and CalPERS pension review.
And Michael, let's not forget about pension maximization and IRS code 7702.
Absolutely.
To schedule an appointment with us, visit us at www.californiateacherspension.com for a free, comprehensive, and compelling financial analysis.
Buchanan Financial, your local life, retirement,
Johnny's
and pension
Carpets and
consultant.
Flooring since 1976 always has the lowest prices from 2 warehouses filled with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the biggest selection in this area on carpet remnants for your bedroom, office, or living room, with big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for, always at huge savings. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
High school football, we're live on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on the web on YouTube. And another push in the middle for Jurupa Hills.
In the first half, Jurupa Hills ran 26 plays. That was their 4th play here in this second half. which obviously Central dominated, but you have to remember the 90-yard kickoff return that Jurupa Hills was able to put some points on the board.
2nd and 5. Jurupa Hills with the football. They are trailing. And again, we may be wrong, but John is never wrong. The scoreboard shows 47-6. I got 46-6. Handoff again to the deep back, and again the deep back pushes forward for about a 4-yard gain. That would be Israel Luna.
Clock is running now, and it will run since we have not had, obviously, this season a running clock. It only stops for they can for a touchdown, but it will automatically stop for a touchdown or a timeout or an injury. The touchdown goes either way. That's depending on the referee has the discretion if he wants to keep the clock running even during the touchdown afterwards, PAT, etc. He can keep the clock going.
And the handoff again to the deep back, and he pushes through, breaks a tackle. He'll go in for the score. Let's hear it for Israel Luna. And Luna tackled on the far side of the end zone, right by the STEM building. But no flag, no harm, no foul.
And they are keeping the clock going.
Imperial leads 42-28. Serrano High School is in Phelan. You know where Phelan is?
Yes, I do.
You do? Somebody, I had to look it up. It's just north of San Bernardino.
Yes. Out there in the
high desert
country.
We'll have the point after attempt. And now the Spartans get antsy. Let's not get chippy. Get antsy, don't get chippy, okay?
And once again, it's fine because the clock continues to move, so that's all right.
Now they'll take it an extra 1.5 yards, and are they going to try the point after by placement, or they're going to go for 2?
Looks like with Washington in, they're going to go ahead and go for 2, meaning Washington was the replacement quarterback.
And they show that I formation again. And getting in for the 2-point conversion was Israel Luna. So the Spartans make it a little bit closer. We've got a kickoff coming up.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get shore points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
It's high school football. We're live on AM 1230 KXOL, Centro, California.
And Carroll, this would be a good time to explain that with the 35-point rule, if you get the lead under 35, it doesn't automatically revert back to stop time. The whole philosophy of 35-point running clock is to protect the players. Because obviously if one team is beating the other team by a good margin, which you would say 5 touchdowns is a good margin, just get the game over with before we have any injuries.
That's somewhat akin to a 10-run rule in
baseball or softball.
Baseball or softball.
Exactly.
Short kick. Bounces, picked up at the 22, looking for some running room, finding a lane, turning it upfield, getting along the sideline before he is finally brought down That return, Angel Vasquez, a junior.
So this has been an excellent game for the Spartans to go ahead and get some playing time for some of these young sophomores and juniors. Couldn't have scripted any better for them. They start now with the ball on the 48-yard line of the visiting Spartans.
And let's see who we got.
I believe we have Hernandez back in at quarterback.
We got Hernandez in at quarterback, and let's see who our running back is.
I believe it's Benny Lopez.
Well,
but let's see. We need to turn around. I think it's number 34, but we'll wait and see.
And we've got a whole bunch of new wide receivers. The handoff, however, is to
24.
Abraham Niebla.
24, not 34, 24. So let's give Niebla a shout out.
Niebla. And he'll lose 2 yards.
I do not know for a fact, but I would assume that he is part of the Niebla family from San Diego.
No, from Calexico.
Excuse me. Yeah, from Calexico, but his dad is, or the Ruben Niebla is the pitching coach for the Padres.
Yes. And the Niebla family runs deep in the valley. Handoff to the wideout, turning it upfield and being run out of bounds. Not that it means anything. Dominic Torres.
He was able to pick up about 6 yards. Let's see. No, they're going to say he went out of bounds on the 46.
Let's hear it for Evan Mascarenas. He's in. Coming out is Hector Nino. The quarterback remains Alec Hernandez.
And we've got a penalty, so they're going to move this ball all the way back to the 41-yard line, so that will negate that nice run.
Hernandez has Niebla right next to him. Back to pass, looks, fires. It is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Jesse James. I always thought Jesse James had sticky fingers from all the holdups.
Yeah, that was a nice, well-thrown pass by Hernandez, the junior. Put it right there. Also well defended. The defensive back for the visiting Spartans, Rudy Gonzalez, was able to pry his hand in there and dislodge the ball.
Whoa! Snap goes way over the head of Hernandez, and he'll just fall on it and cover it.
And we have a penalty flag, too, so I'm going to assume that that's probably some kind of motion or illegal procedure penalty, which I would think that the visiting Spartans will go ahead and decline. We are under 2 minutes to go.
And the clock continues to move.
And yes, they're going to spot that ball down just outside the 20 on the 21-yard line. That was a 17-yard loss. Excuse me, a 15-yard loss.
So it is 4th and forever.
And unfortunately, the quarterback is the one that has to take that 15-yard loss.
Wasn't my fault.
Oh, the snap went way over his head. He had no chance. Central might have to take a timeout as they're just getting their kicker onto the field now among some other players that need to be on the punt return. That kicker is for the Spartans, Malachi Rodriguez.
Ooh, beautiful kick. Whoa. And it'll be downed at the 38-yard line in.
Let's see if that runs out the clock, because we do have the clock now. It's under 30 seconds. Jurupa Hills certainly could stop it if they want, or it can take a snap.
And they're going to win this game 47.
And game over. There will not be another snap. That's the end of the game. Our final score, we show 46-14. The Central Spartans
will go with the
pick up their
scoreboard.
win.
Stan's Auto Body, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away goes troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
El Jurupa Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Jurupa Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Jurupa Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
And high school football underway. It's the first game of the year. The Centro Spartans prevail. They beat Jurupa Hills from Fontana. Final score, 47-14. We've decided we'll go with the scoreboard. 47-14, the Central Spartans with the win. Other scores around the valley, Canyon Springs, 49, Southwest, nothing. And Imperial, in the fourth quarter update, we had 42-28 leading Serrano High School out of Phelan, California. Holtville over West Hills, 36-7. That was a third quarter score. Also in the third quarter, we had Palm Desert leading Brawley 14-0. And those are the scores we had. Palo Verde at the half was leading St. Bernard. I'm not sure where St. Bernard would be from, except perhaps the Swiss Alps. But our game here underway, it was the Spartans all the way, the Central Spartans, if you will. And John will have some numbers coming up.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell, and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza, or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
This is Gabriel Ponce, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way, in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a season to remember together. See you Friday nights. Go Spartans!
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Okay, John Driffill, what do you have?
Well, the same thing the scoreboard shows. Central dominated the game 47-14, and with the stats as well. Although Hooper Valley did have two big touchdowns. One was a 90-yard return. Another was a nice run that they were able to pick up of 70 yards for a touchdown. So let's take a look. Jurupa Hills ran the ball 31 times from scrimmage for 130 yards. But again, remember they had one gain of 45 and one gain of 70, so that's how they got most of theirs. They only had one pass attempted in the first half, not completed, so they were 130 total yards, 6 first downs, no fumbles, no interceptions. Ended up with 13 points. Centro ran the ball 24 times from scrimmage for 93 yards. 9 for 12 was Alex Hernandez and also Luis Jimenez for 218 yards, giving Centro 311 total yards. 10 first downs, just as impressive. No turnovers, no fumbles, no interceptions. Individually, Alex Hernandez was credited with 2 carries for -8 yards because he had that one bad snap that went over his head. Also in the first half, Fidel Camarena had 6 carries for 50 yards. Luis Jimenez had 2 carries, a -11 yards, but one of those carries was a 1-yard touchdown run. Matthew Liziola had 7 carries, 35 yards, and 3 touchdowns, 2 running, 1 receiving. Also getting some carries in the second half, Santiago Valdez, 6 of them to be exact, for 29 yards. And at the end, Abram Niebla was tackled for a 2-yard loss on his only carry. The 9 completions were spread out among 5 different receivers. In the second half, Jesse Cesena had 1 catch for 39 yards. All in the first half, C.J. Acosta had 3 catches for 64 yards. And the touchdown, Josh Garcia had 2 catches for 59 yards and 1 touchdown. Matthew Liziola had 1 catch for 14 yards and a touchdown. And Emiliano Morales had 2 catches for 42 yards and a touchdown. So all in all, a good start to this 2025 football campaign. And we're looking forward to seeing the Southwest Eagles next week.
Southwest Eagles and Calexico Bulldogs next week, and we'll have that game. Our high school football broadcast made possible by Osa Aza Mobile Auto Repair in Yuma, Sands Auto Body, the CB Stop in Calexico, El Zarape Restaurant, by the Central Union High School District, McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main El Centro, Southwest Security Service and Southwest Postal Service, La Fonda Bar and Grill, Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team, DeCannon Financial Services, Johnny's Carpet and Flooring in Yuma, Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, Kay's Carney, and Roto-Rooter. Our thanks with technical assistance from Kurt Hoffman. Our producer-engineer in the studios, Gabe Lemus, doing a fine job as always. And for John Driffill, I'm Carroll Buckley. Thank you for tuning in on AM 1230, KXO El Centro, and our YouTube channel.
Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. We now continue with the Imperial game right here on AM 1230 KXO.
So Navarrete for Imperial. And they'll have a ball first and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Wow. Seems like the pass game will not go away when we get leads at 2 touchdowns.
But they're doing nothing special. It's straight.
Straight in the middle.
Straight in the middle, yeah.
Well, first and 10 at the 46-yard line for the Serrano Diamondbacks, trailing the Tigers by 2 touchdowns, but a lot of time still left.
No, they didn't use up the end.
5 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock. First and 10 at the 46, and this is a team that can score quick. We've seen that.
I hope that quarterback keeps running, though. Keep that clock going.
So Tripp's right. 1 wide receiver to the left side for Lefevre in the shotgun. He has Mora split out a little bit from his running back position. They fake the pass to him, and then Lefevre's going to keep it. Breaks 2 tackles, line of scrimmage, breaks another, and then coming up, Ernesto Vargas will put a stop. Penalty flag way downfield, probably get 15 yards away. And I think it's going to go against the offense, against the Diamondbacks. The way their receiver, Nathan Contreras, was looking over at the referee. I have a feeling he was caught maybe holding. Let's see what the call is. Kenny Tirado was back there on defense.
Yeah, he looked like
but the way
he was walking back.
Yeah, but the way that Contreras is walking back is like, got caught with my hand in the cookie jar.